Did you guys know that the ladies in Thailand, they have a rating system on you? Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. They have a rating system. When you go out there to places like Soy Cowboy, or let's just say Pattaya, let's say Soy 6, when you're walking through the strip, they see you coming and they're eyeballing you for certain things. And the game doesn't change. I learned this from a friend of mine a long time ago. She's from there, but she lives in New York now. She lives in Brooklyn. And I remember her telling me that when she find the right guy, she's going to know exactly what to look for. And she even told me they have a system with judging guys. You know, they can tell that you just got off the plane. They can tell that. And they can also kind of assume that you got a little bit of finances. Sometimes they're not always right. You know, they're not perfect, but they do have guidelines they go by to rate you. And stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. You guys think this rating system is, man, they got you guys all figured out. I know a lot of you, I see these videos. Now, when I say these videos, it's certain videos that I watch. From these passport bros. They say, oh, just go out to Thailand and they're going to treat you like kings and stuff like that. Sometimes that could be true, but these ladies got the game figured out. And you think that you're going out there and getting a submissive type. I hear that theme as well. You just go out there, they're more submissive and things like that. Not really, man. The world has gotten smaller. With cell phones and stuff like that. They know what's going on around the world. They know what's going on. You cannot lie to them. Okay. When you walk out there, if you're green, they're going to know you're green, but, they have a rating system. And where do you fall in that rating system? So I'm going to tell you a few things that they look for. And, some people that's been going out there for a while, you might know this already. Or you might have heard this before, but it's true. Nothing has changed. Nothing really has changed. The only thing that has changed is technology. You know, the cell phones that you have in your pocket. But let's get to it. Let's say you go out there, you know, this your first time out there or your second time out there. It doesn't matter. When you walking through Soy 6 or these famous streets, they see you coming because there's bars on each side. They see you coming. And they're looking you up and down. They're looking at your shoes. They're looking at what you have on. They're looking at what shirt you have on. It could be some nice cologne you have on, just the way you handle yourself. They're looking at everything and they're judging you. Okay. Do this man have some money in his pocket? Of course. He done paid $2,000 for a plane ticket to get here if he's from the United States. So they know that you have something going on. But how do they know that you're the one? Okay, let me just say this real quick. Some of you might not know this. In the bars, you have the Bargirls, okay? You have the mama san. She is what I call, if people never heard of that term before, the mama san or the papa san. The mama san is the manager of the girls, okay? Nothing gets past her. If you have a problem with one of the girls in the bar, you go to the mama san, okay? Within that bar, you have top earners in that bar. Usually the girl that's the top earner in that bar, she gets main dibs on the top rated guy that comes in there. Usually she gets main dibs. And I'm pretty sure it's still the same way. Okay. And how do they know she's the top dog in there? Well, she's a top earner. She might get the most lady drinks, bar fines, stuff like that. She makes money. She generates revenue in there. So she's going to get the first dibs on this A+ guy. You ever see people walking down the strip and they just grab people? They don't grab everybody, but they do be grabbing their fair share of people, especially if that bar is a little slow. They need to bring revenue in there. They need to bring clientele in there. And that's the job of the women outside, is to attract the clientele to come in their bar. Is very competitive because there's a lot of bars on each side. So how do they rate you? What do they look for? Well, check this out. Some of you might think, oh, you know a little bit of Thai. You can speak Thai. You think that's going to get you in there with the girls? No, they put you down low at the list if you speak Thai, because they're going to think, well, we can't get over on this guy. He probably either lives out here, or this is not his first time here. He's been around a block several times if he speaks Thai, or he could have an old lady out here, meaning a wife or a girlfriend, and he just out here creeping. This is what they're thinking. This is what they're thinking. So you're low at the list. It don't matter what color you are, what race you are, whatever you want to identify yourself as. You speak Thai, they'll still mess with you. They'll still sit with you and things like that, but they have it in their mind. They have it in their mind. And another thing is, let's say a gentleman is walking down. He's got nice attire on. Okay. He doesn't speak Thai. Okay. He has nice attire on, nice shoes on. And if he fits their criteria, they're going after him. They're going to consider him a catch. They're going after him. Okay. A lot of you don't know that. A lot of you probably didn't know. Well, some of you should know, like, who's the main money earners in there, who's the top dogs in there in that bar. But if you don't know, they do look at what you have on. Okay. Especially, I see guys walking down the strip with their name brand stuff on. You're making yourself a target. They think you got money. But if they talk to you, this is another thing that I heard. If they talk to you, they will inquire, and they'll do it gradually. They'll inquire, like, okay, all right, so I see you doing this and that, and you're doing this, a little bit of that. Okay, I see that. They'll inquire over time. And let's say if you take them out on a bar fine, for those that don't know, let me explain this again. If you go to a bar, if you see somebody that's cool, you want to hang out with them, you could pay their bar fine. That's to get them out of the bar, because they generate a lot of revenue for that bar. And that bar might miss them being there. So you have to pay a bar fine if you want to hang out with them, go to dinner, or whatever y'all agree on. But then she also has a fee for her time as well. You have to pay that. Okay. Some of this is non-negotiable. Some of this stuff is non-negotiable. The bar fine is non-negotiable. Her fee is non-negotiable. Don't go there trying to nickel and dime. You're going to have a very hard time. I'm telling you. Now, so you're a gentleman, you dress nice, got nice shoes on, nice, you're just put together. You're proper. You're put together. They're going to know that. They're going to judge you on how you talk. They're going to look at you. They're going to be like, okay, what do you do? And then if it's a situation on where you're going to stay out there for a while, more than 2 months, and she wants to pursue a relationship with you, these women got so much game. There's a term now called the long game. They'll play the long game with you, because they're thinking down the future. They're thinking like long way down the future. That's why they call it the long game. But let me get back to the criteria and what they judge you on. Your attire. Okay. They're going to know that you're not from around. They're going to know that you don't live there in your short time. And also, believe it or not, they can tell if you're fresh off the plane. Okay, if you have been here for a little while, you know how hot it gets in Thailand. You go to the beaches and stuff. You're going to get a tan. You're going to get one. Now, they might not notice it with some of the more melanated brothers. But I know me, I get a tan. Like if I don't have no type of tan, usually maybe they can tell on me, but they probably can. They're like, he just fresh out here. He ain't been out here that long. So, you hear people say, oh, we just lie to him and say, don't lie. You don't have to lie. I mean, all you have to say is, hey, I'm here to have a good time. I don't know when I'm going to leave. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm here to enjoy myself. Now, if they do say that, is this your first time here? You was like, man, I'm just a world traveler. I done been all over the world. You could just say that, whatever. They inquire because they want to know how long you're staying there. They're going to want to know what they're working with. And here's another thing. If you're one of those catches, believe it or not, the person that's the top dog in that bar, the top woman in that bar, she's going to come after you first. And, to check you out and stuff like that. And then whoever you're interested in there, you can talk to them, like that. But just know that the older woman in there, that's not dressed like everybody else, usually that's the mama sign. You could talk to her. It's a good thing to get cool with her, maybe buy her a little drink, and then just talk to her for a little bit and say, listen, I don't want a problem. I just want to have a good time. I'm here for whatever. I just want to have a good time, just in case there's any problems with the girl. She'll make sure she get that straight with them, because she wants your business as long as you're there. She wants you to come back as a repeat customer. Remember, this is their business. This is how they make money. Also, let's see. I talk about the mama sign. I talk about the attire. But if you speak Thai, you below you're down on the totem pole. I don't care what you look like. You're down on the totem pole, because they're gonna be like, man, I can't get one over on this guy, So just keep that in mind. They do have a rating system on your ass. Yes, they do. These women are not stupid. Some people, you hear these passport bros talking about, oh, they're submissive and stuff like that. No, they're not. Yeah, you might get some that'll cook for you and stuff like that, and you get somebody to cook for you here. Some of you guys act like you never had a woman cook for you. Some of you may not have, but yes, that's customary. They will cook for you out there. If you want to work it out to where you want to hang out with them and stuff like that. If you're in an Airbnb that has a kitchen, yeah, they'll cook for you. They'll do that. They'll stay with you as long as they want. They get money, like that. And that's the deal out there, especially in certain areas out there. Now, is it like that in all areas? No. You can go to Bangkok and go to regular clubs. It's not always like that. You're going to find people out there that got tons of money. Okay. You're going to find people that have tons of money. That's anywhere you go in the world. You're going to find influencers out there. That's from there that got money. You're going to find all types of people, doctors, lawyers, Bangkok. I mean, you go to certain affluent clubs, you're going to rub elbows with money. Okay. Don't get it twisted. They got everything we got here. In fact, Bangkok is just like a little New York. So you can find what you're looking for. You just got to, if you're there long enough, you definitely should find what you're looking for. But what I'm saying is, you want to be careful out there. Don't disrespect anybody. If you at a bar and they cheat you one drink, you're like, damn, I got charged an extra drink. Don't argue. Okay. It's best not to go back to that bar. Sometimes they make a mistake. It is what it is. But if you say to them, hey, I think you guys made a mistake. You charged me a beer too many. And if they still insisting on that they didn't make a mistake, you don't want to argue. Just don't go back to the bar. There's plenty of other bars to go to, man. Don't cause a stir. Don't do anything like that. But the point of this video is they have a rating system on you. They do. These women are not stupid. There's thousands of guys come up the strip every day, every year, thousands of guys they see. They got this down to a science, dog. And this is nothing new. They have it down to a science. It don't matter if you go to Chiang Mai or whatever. I think on one of the videos, I'm going to have to give you the story of the iron butterfly. There's an older gentleman that I met when I went there early on. I don't know if he's still around, lost contact. He's a real cool guy, but he was the iron butterfly, man. If he's at a bar, he had 3 favorite bars that he went to. Okay. 3 favorite ones. Sometime he'll hang at the bar for the whole night. He didn't really do clubs. He didn't do clubs like that. He did the bars. Sometime he did the go-go bars, or he did the regular bars, right? And sometime he'll hang at one, or sometime he'll go to all 3 of them, or sometime he'll mix and match. On a Wednesday, he'll go to one bar. Thursday, he'll go to another bar. Or if he sees somebody in there he like, or as he say, new breed, he'll stay there. But the girls know that he wasn't exclusive to nobody. He was the iron butterfly. You know what I'm saying? They might label you as a butterfly, like if you, but all you got to do is talk to the mama son. It's like, listen, I don't want to just be with one. I wanna go out with many. They're gonna think you're a butterfly, but you won't have any problems. But if you don't get that straight from the advance, people get jealous there, man. There's competition. People get jealous and you're going to run into a problem. And I'm going to tell you right now, I had to tell you another story. It was damn near a fatal attraction. It was damn near a fatal attraction, man, with an old coworker of mine. She didn't take too kindly that he was breaking up with her for somebody else. And she found out about it and he was out there. Listen, man, but I'll get to that on another date. But yes, they have a rating system on you and it hasn't changed. They can look at you and look at your attire, look what you have on, look how you walk and how you present yourself. They see all of that. Don't think that you're going out there and you got one up on these women. You do not. I'm just telling you, you don't. You do not have one up on them. Okay. They'll look at you. They'll be like, or you'll have one in the cut. You might have one in the cut checking you out. But they're checking you out. In fact, like I said, when you come in on the strip, they're watching. But if they see that you a catch, yeah, they're going to be all over you, man. You're going to get harassed. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say for this video. Guys, I'll check you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. And what else? Please give us a like. All that'll be greatly appreciated. Deuces. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.